I actually could not. I could not overstate how important, and I will broaden that to public transportation, not just metro. That public transportation is to the vitality, not just of Washington D.C., but this entire region. I know that there's been a lot of talk, as there should be, around metro, especially about the long-term viability of making sure the metro is successful. The truth of the matter is that our region has really just been funding 1-year increments to make sure that it works. I know the district has been, I think, pretty clear, and I know our council even voted recently that we're interested in providing a solution for the long-term funding for Metro. We're hopeful that Maryland and Virginia also sort of see the light a little bit and come on board. But I think sometimes I have to remind myself and remind other people, we are not Houston, we are not Charlotte, we are not Nashville, who are struggling with building out their public transportation network, who are trying to figure, how can I spend billions of dollars to expand my fledgling system? We have a system. We just have to worry about how to maintain it. And so I think that from that perspective, we are much better than many other places are in the United States. The other thing that I just want to say about transportation is that metro is a large component of it. Bike ability, shared vehicles, an increased boat access. Washington, D.C. is one of the rare places in the United States where you can get to your job through a lot of different methods, and we need to take advantage of that more. If you look at there's a map we have in our office that looks at development in 2030, and if you look at where that development occurs in 2030, 75% of it is within a half-mile of metro stops. And so this reliance on public transportation, whether that's metro or other places, is only going to increase as we continue to grow out, because public transportation is our future.
Yeah, one point on that is, at the same time, obviously people are still getting to a lot of their work, jobs, restaurants, et cetera, with cars. You recently decided to back a major investment in a parking garage at Union Market, if you've been to Union Market. Union Market has the developers that have this really aggressive plan for growth in future years: apartments, hotels, offices, more retail. Why did the mayor's office decide to back an investment in paying for a parking garage at Union Market?
And the good thing about this, it wasn't just the mayor's office; it was also the majority of the council who did this as well. The Union Market area, I think two things sort of differentiated a little bit more than some of the other projects. One is it really is going to be much more retail focused than I think some of our other areas. I think that they get close to about 1 million square feet of retail when they finally build out, which is fairly unusual in Washington, D.C. to have that kind of concentration. And when you have that much retail, we know that we want it to be, and it is designed to be, a regional destination, not just a destination that you can get to from the New York Avenue Metro, which, by the way, is how I'm going to get there increasingly. But other people from Reston, from Laurel, from Baltimore, from Boston are more likely going to take a car to get there. And so we wanted to make sure that there was some consideration for how regional draws and the ability for people to be able to access that.